All right. Hello, everybody. Hopefully my mic is working and you guys can hear me. I'm just in here kind of messing around with the AI Studio, and I'm gonna say I'm definitely not an expert whatsoever. Um, and I did this on another client site. It's actually a cannabis dispensary site, and we're using Google Sheets to pull their product data into their menu. So I didn't want to show that particular project because it's, kind of a fringe type niche, but I am going to apply it to this site. Currently, I'm in Thailand right now. I'm touring Thailand and staying here for as long as humanly possible because I love it here. But I'm going to apply this to the AI studio using this restaurant here in Thailand where I'm at. I just did a quick build, and really this was just a test when I started using the AI Studio. I was just like, well, let's apply it to a restaurant and see what we can do. I've built this out in the AI Studio. It didn't take me too long to get it to where it's at now. Just some tweaks for kind of aesthetics mostly. But you can see here, this is just going to be a regular website for the restaurant, complete menu, and then we're going to, all their deliveries out here are through what's called Grab or Line Man, and those are just like your skip the dishes or what's the other one? I can't even remember the names, but you get the idea, the delivery services. So the delivery side will be handled by that. But what I've done here is when I came in here initially, I just had a static menu set up based on the information. I just fed it into the AI and it gave me a static menu. But what I've now done is taken the Google Sheet, which I set up here. You can see I just have the header, which is super important when you're setting this up. You want to make sure that your header is well defined and all of your values are under each heading in the columns. So as long as you set it up basically like this, pretty basic setup really. Just make sure your top row is going to be your what's called header, and that's going to show all of the sort of the labels for all of these different columns. And you can see here, basically got the category, the product title, product description, and then the price. So if I scroll down, and let me just pull out that menu. If I scroll down, and I was just playing with the pad krapow item. So if I go down to pad krapow, say that 10 times fast. And if I change it to something just obnoxious like 999, and you do have to enter that in so it's locked in. And if I jump back here, you'll see that already flipped. So it's a dynamic um, value propagation. So as soon as that is entered into the system, it's going to apply it here. In the same way, I have another column here, which is the product availability. A lot of the times they'll run out of ingredients and one of these products won't be available. So again, for pad krapow, I'll just set this to false. And I've instructed the AI Studio to basically ghost these out when they're false. So you'll see now it literally updates almost immediately, and you can see it's sold out and ghosted out. So we've connected that Google Sheet in real time to dynamically update these values, and these values can be almost anything you can think of. I kind of stumbled into this because on my last project with the dispensary, they just gave me this Google Sheet. And they're like, "Oh, we want to use this for our menu," and I'm like, "All right, I'm not even sure how to do that yet." So just in the kind of trial and error process, I got to this point. And now I'm going to try to get it to a point where I can give you the system prompt and hopefully that'll apply it into your projects. So the main thing is that this needs to be a CSV. You need to have your headings defined. And when you go to share it, you have to make sure that it's shareable to anybody with the link. And then you're just going to come here, share with others. You can see anyone with the link is set. And then you just copy this link. You're going to feed it into the AI and say, please use this link to dynamically, let me see what I put up in here. Uh, I had to fudge this one out a bit because I was kind of fumbling with it. Um, but there is a prompt I used up here, which is basically saying I want it to update from this Google Doc or this Google Sheet, the CSV file, in real time dynamically. So basically that's what we get in the end result is that when you enter that value, it flips this over right away. So I'm going to get this prompt into the comments of the post that we're viewing here, along with this video. So you'll see the video probably first, and then I'm going to dial in sort of this here, and hopefully this will work right out of the box for you guys. And you can just apply it, give it the spreadsheet link. Basically, you'll just add your own link there. You can see there's a spreadsheet ID that's unique to every spreadsheet made in Google Sheets. And then it's basically going to parse all that data and push it into where you want it. So what I would suggest probably is get your site to a point where the static values are in there. And honestly, the best way to sort of learn and apply this would be to have some sort of a menu. I'm assuming that we can set this up to be for like anything on the website, really, like color values, logo links, image links. That's the next thing I'm going to put into here. I don't have individual pictures yet for all of these dishes, but that will be something, that I can come into this spreadsheet. We can kind of come in here and go like image link or something to that effect. And then I can start propagating all of these specific dishes image links, and those could be in your media library for all. It doesn't really matter where it's linked from, but as long as the link's a valid working link, it should propagate fine. So I kind of stumbled into this, and again, I'm not some sort of like Google Sheet AI integration expert. I kind of knew what I was wanting to do, and I honestly just kind of talked it through on the last project. What I'm trying to do here is make it sort of a standardized thing that I can give to you guys that you can plunk into your AIStudio projects and get it working for you. So really the main things are your Google Sheet needs to be a CSV. It needs to be shared with anyone with the link. Grab that link, give it to your AIStudio. Make sure that your header is in place so it knows sort of the value, the columns for each of the values. So you can see like it propagates the category, the item name, and the price. And these prices are in baht, which is the currency out here. So I'm going to put that back to 60. I'm going to hit enter. We'll come down here and you'll see that it's already probably 60. Yep. So still ghosted out because I have it as false, right? So if I go back to true, say, hey, we got all the ingredients now, I hit enter, we come back and bang, there it is. So super powerful, honestly, on what you guys can do with the AIStudio. I'm literally just getting started. I've made maybe 5 or 6 little test projects. This would be sort of the one that I kind of delved into the nitty gritties of sort of the functionality of it, but working awesome. So highly recommend you guys trying this out. Hopefully this video answers more questions and gives you more questions. And I will get this system prompt pasted into the comments shortly. So yeah, shoot me any questions you guys have in the comments. Hopefully this helps. All right, take care.